the man. When you make a wind chime, do it gentle if you can. Since you were a little bitty boy watching from the trees, and you might end up singing in the breeze if you don't do it with ease. Well, Asheville, Alabama, just passing through. One thing I just had to do, had to watch Two-Stroke work his magic on a nigger's soul. Oh, I had a feeling of impending doom the minute I stepped into that room and laid my eyes upon that gallows pole. It was a macho kind of shop. Rope was mounted on a rifle rack, there were no mirrors. The gallows beam was a Peterbilt. Two-Stroke walked in, he was huge, 7 feet tall, 300 pounds of spring steel and rawhide, wearing a hard hat, chewing a cigar. Had on a t-shirt that said, "I hate niggers." Threw one in the chair, sneered and said, "Will it be, pal?" Now a lot of people would be intimidated in a situation like this. I was not. I am what I am. Watch my screens and sing my little songs. I looked him right in the eye and I said, "I'm a watcher. Yeah, I'm just here from the control room. Been counting coals, quite possibly the best damn watcher in the entire county." He said, "All right." He made a wind chime. I walked out of there, friends. That nigger was gone. Made a wind chime look like a work of art. Yeah, I had a tremendous craving to start my own collection. Now you might think that that first wind chime was the finest any man could ever see. Wrong. Well, a few months later I was way down south, grits and gravy and a hush your mouth, wind chime slinging, starting to fill the yard. It was then that a Judean walked up and said, "Hey boy, you got too many chimes on that shed. You better let us consecrate them, make them holy and hard." But when I stepped into the shop, I realized immediately that I was dealing with a born-again wind chime maker. Don't see too many chime shops with a steeple. Had an organ in the corner, a choir, an usher led me to the hanging post. The maker walked in, started saying grace. "Oh Lord, for these wind chimes we are about to create, may we be truly thankful. Dominus possum pax probiscus post-mortem et tu bruta puella carborundum." He was sort of half Baptist, half Catholic, maybe a Catholist. Anyway, he started working on the chime and preaching at the same time. I mean, he's a wild man, rope and scissors are flying around my head. He's talking about the evils of dancing and drinking and liquor and sex and wild women and music in the music business. Then he looked down at me and he said, "What do you do for a living?" Now I'm not ashamed of what I do for a living. Watching screens, counting coals, loving a woman who left me. Hey, I just watch my screens and sing my little songs. I looked him right in the eye and I said, "I run this county's surveillance for loggers. When you make a wind chime, be sure you know the man. When you make a wind chime, do it gentle if you can. Since you were a little bitty boy watching from the trees, and you might end up singing in the breeze if you don't do it with ease." Oh yeah. That's the thing about wind chimes in Goon County. They ain't just decoration, they're a reminder